Hey guys, and welcome back to this Tottenham FIFA 18 career mode, where after 3 games we got off to a perfect start. Obviously the last episode saw transfer deadline day. That's now closed, the transfer window, and I saw there was a load of comments suggesting Timo Werner, so he could be a player on our radar when it comes to January, because we've still got a budget of, let me have a look, if I go there, £81 million. So in January we can still make some absolutely massive signings, so maybe Timo Werner will be one of those. Today's episode will see us take on Everton, poor old managerless Everton, and then we'll be diving into the Champions League for the first time against Porto in the group stage. Let's have a look, see who else we've been drawn against. Porto, PSG and Inter. That is an absolute group of death. So the Porto, the way I see it, are probably the weakest team in the group, and if we're going to get through, we need to win both games against Porto for sure, and then just get what we can against PSG and Inter. That is a stitch-up. Spurs got stitched up in their group in real life. Incidentally, are having a brilliant Champions League campaign. We need to match that. I've just seen how much I really need a haircut. If it gets any longer, it's going to be like curtains in the 1990s. What's going on here? Samuel Sasha. Every loan move I accept for him breaks down, but we're back in the room. Every loan move I accept for him breaks down, but we're going to have another go, see if he wants to join Morecambe. Hooray! He's finally left, and he has gone to Morecambe. Stevenage also came in for him, but Morecambe is his decided destination, and Leon Goretzka putting pressure on us to put him in the starting 11. Not a fan of that, but I do understand his frustration. Started off the stream by saying poor old Everton, but they're actually in second place, so this is a top of the table clash. So we've gone back to the formation we played against City and Chelsea with Rose and Aurier like deep, wide midfield players. Everton lining up with a 4-2-1-2, 5-2-1-2 formation even, because obviously that wouldn't be enough players. Plie up top and Gylfi Sigurdsson in the side, 2 players that were suggested as possible transfer targets for us. So we'll have a look at them. Hopefully they won't tear us apart. Here is Sandro, tries a little bit of trickery. Ericsson still playing in the more advanced midfield role today because I don't want to take Dyer or Kovacic out of that midfield. Plie tries to slide it through as we give the ball away on the edge of the box. Got to be a bit careful, but Eric Dyer has had a solid season so far for us, even though we're only like 3 games in, I know, but he's been a good battler and his persistence shows here. Ericsson might lay this inside. He has. Kane tries to turn and run straight into the defender. Harry Kane plays the ball in. Dele Alli tempted to shoot because everything he touches goes in at the moment. Kovacic, little nutmeg from about 10 yards. Dyer finds Rose into Kane, back to Kovacic. Ericsson looks to turn and then bend one. Pickford is not going to be beaten by a tame effort like that. Danny Rose knocks it forward. Here's Ali. Oh, lovely cut inside. Go on, Dele. Do it again. Do it again. Ah, this time Jordan Pickford. Better calibre goalkeeper in my opinion than Fraser Forster. Doesn't let it happen. Dele Alli inside to Danny Rose. Looking to find Kane, who's making a run, but Rose goes on his own. Oh, good effort actually from Danny Rose. That was heading in, but Pickford made it look like an easy save, and it was. James McCarthy, what a lovely ball that is. Aurier trying to get back. Blocks the cross, does brilliantly. And now the counter-attack could be on. It's hard work for these sort of wing-backs because they've got to get up and down all game long. We may change it obviously in the second half if we end up needing to find a breakthrough. Harry Kane trying to hold the ball up. Everton with 5 at the back. Hard to break down, but it offers very little for them going forward so far anyway. And Dele Alli has lost out to Jagielka. That's my point. Very, very compact Everton defence. Surely they're going to come out of their shell in the second 45. Kane, good hold up play. Rose, oh lovely touch. Kovacic bursts onto it. Kovacic hits to, oh, I thought it was in. I literally thought it was in. Could have rolled that through to Harry Kane. Sandro, oh what a ball that is as we approach half time. Sidibe cuts it back to Aurier, who's in the right place at the right time again. Good defending once more. Dele Alli, this will be the last chance of the half. Harry Kane gets in behind Funes Mori here. Going to have to turn back. Go on, Harry. Look to poke it to Rose. Was he fouled? No. Dyer slides in. No. Half-time whistle goes. Okay. 0-0 at the break. This game has the same kind of feel as the recent game at Southampton, where they're probably happy with a point. And in the first 45 minutes, there was no real clear-cut opportunities for either team. Not the greatest in terms of entertainment, but we've got a job to do. We've got to be efficient as well. Ericsson. Eric Dyer. Back to Christian Eriksen. Harry Kane picks it up, knocks it onto Ali. Oh, I just tried to give it back to Kane. But that 5-man Everton defence standing strong once again. Oh, Gylfi. Lovely touch. Got away from his man. He's got Plie in the middle. Sigurdsson not the quickest, luckily. And Alderweireld puts in a very strong challenge. Here is Sandro on the edge of the box. Oh, what a turn. He's laid the ball off. McCarthy. Sandro gets it back, but we're forcing Everton to go backwards. Sandro, though, has other ideas. Pings the ball out to the left. Cross comes into the back stick. It's headed down. It's gathered up by Hugo Lloris. Got to sort our lives out here with about 25 minutes to go. We can change that now. Dyer helps the ball on first time to Rose. Kane is in the middle. Crosses blocked. And Funes Mori does brilliantly to prevent the corner. Ericsson, go on, mate. Go on, you're coming off in a minute. I've got substitutions that we're waiting to make. Harry Kane into the box now. On his left foot. Might get a shot off. It's blocked by Michael Keane. Ericsson will keep the attack alive. Finds Aurier. Knocked inside to Dyer. Ali, little spin. Little effort. That's a terrible effort. Really, really poor on his left foot. And here come the substitutions. Kovacic, Dyer and Sanchez to be replaced by Son, Goretzka, Mahrez. So injection of pace. Goretzka getting his opportunity that he's moaning about. And we've changed to a 4-3-3 formation. Here is Riyad Mahrez looking to make something happen. He finds Rose. Knocks the ball on to Son. Skips inside. Love that. Injection of pace from Son. Might try and bend one into that far corner. It's blocked by Schneidlin. And I'm so glad the flag was up because Riyad Mahrez fluffed his lines. Goretzka. Leon Goretzka! That was inches wide. Like literally that far. Right, we're away. Aurier finds Mahrez. Waiting for a run from Harry Kane. Oh, referee. Literally no stoppage time whatsoever. Tottenham 0. Everton 0. No side in the Premier League has that perfect record anymore. So Champions League action in this series for the first time. Porto are the enemy here at Wembley. I've gone with a 4-3-3. Not really sure how to approach this. Obviously, I don't have that much familiarity with the Porto side, but I've gone, like I said, 4-3-3. Ali, Winks and Ericsson in midfield. Correa gets a chance up on the right-hand side. Son comes in for his pace, and Kane obviously leads the line up top. They are going with a 4-1-3-2? Is that how you'd kind of describe that? Not really sure. Oliver Torres, to me, looking at that, is possibly going to be the main threat. And looking at the group, this is the must-win game. I said Porto will be the team that we need to beat, especially when we've got home advantage. Can't afford to slip up, otherwise we're in real difficulty, even this early stage. Harry Winks. Is Correa onside? I'm not sure. I'm going to go back to Ericsson. Inside to Harry Kane. He'd love to get off the mark in the opening fixture, and that's exactly what he's done. Didn't take him long either. Inside 9 minutes, Harry Kane gives us a 1-goal advantage. Good build-up play. Had to be patient. Ericsson into Kane. That turn is what made it. The fake shot and then the left foot power strike. Angel Correa's got some space. He's just turned away from his man, and he's got the pace as well to get away from him further. Kane is in the middle. Ball comes into the middle. It's Son who meets it straight at Iker Casillas. Ericsson finds Dele Alli. Harry Winks now. He's got Correa to his right. He's found Correa. Touch and finish. Casillas gets a cheeky fingertip to it. I thought that was going to go in, but he just had a strong hand on it, the goalkeeper. Here is Son. He's going to lay it back. Ericsson's there. Not going to shoot. Winks might. No, he turns. Correa knocks it through. Aurier, what's he doing up there? I don't know, but he's forced Casillas into another save. Big blow for Porto then, especially what I was saying before kickoff about Oliver Torres probably being the key, the most instrumental player for them. He's gone off injured inside 24 minutes. Very unfortunate. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm not even commentating because that is a simple clearance to make. Literally just tried to get it away. What an absolute scramble. Look at it. Headed it away. The volley came in. It was blocked. Winks. It then hits him on the backside. And then Vertonghen actually smashing clear it. And he just decides to take a touch. We've been made to pay for it. Porto were not behind for long. Dele Alli, though, goes up the... They weren't level for long either. Dele Alli was just on a little bit of a run. I wasn't going to shoot, but space opened up. And the form he's been in recently, I thought, why not? And I'm glad I did. Casillas is beaten. Oh, what a pass. What a pass. Lloris has done just enough. Vertonghen clear it. I was going to say, don't mess about with it again. Right on the stroke of half-time. Would have been an awful time to concede. Instead, we are going up the other end. I hope the referee doesn't blow because we're on the attack. Correa out wide. Needs a runner in the middle. He's got Kane for support. Kane is going to lay this off. Got to take a shot early. Dele Alli Didn't want the half-time whistle to go because it sometimes does when you are on the attack, but we're going to go in with a 2-1 lead. Guys, as I'm recording this, I'm reading through the comments on the last video and it's like, oh, this was a terrible signing. Why did you do this? I sign players that are suggested in the comments. I even done a poll, right, on the last video so you guys could have a vote. If I'm going to be moaned at regardless, I will just simply do what other YouTubers do and just ignore the comments completely or just not do a poll. Because if you can't see that I'm trying to do it fairly by doing polls and tallying up names in the comments, there's just no point me doing it at all. Oh, what a pass. How has that beat the defence, though? Oh, that's a lovely turn. Great ball across. And that is a very disappointing finish. What a chance. Harry Kane, good hold-up play. Plays the ball out to Correa. Skins his man as well, Angel Correa. Wants it on his right foot. Got it there. Tight angle, but just tried to smack it across goal and hope that someone would get a touch. Kane slips it through. Ericsson, can he beat the keeper to it? No, even in his old advancing years, Iker Casillas still a top goalkeeper. And he got there first. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Alderweireld with his back to goal. Sprinting. That is not what he needs. And very nearly headed it beyond Hugo Lloris. That could have been embarrassing. Aurier finds Correa. Going to cut back. Keep possession. There's no real option. Ericsson provides that now. Aurier finds Ali. I saw Son in space and was just trying to dink the ball through to him. Didn't work. Winks wings it back though. What a little player Harry Winks is. I love him. Real life, he's come on leaps and bounds for Spurs over the last couple of seasons. I think he will be a top England midfielder. What a cross. What a cross. Good header as well, but Hugo Lloris will not be beaten like that. We're inside the final 20 minutes now. Game's gone a little bit stale, but Porto are starting to take more risks, as you would expect. You just got to be professional and see this game out. Aurier on the right-hand side. Ericsson makes a decent run. He gets there as well. Oh, what a back heel. Kane finds Son. Can he turn his man? He can. On his left foot. Son! Yes! What a finish. Clinical. Into the side netting. No chance for the goalkeeper that time. And that should be game, set and match. Good build-up play again. Kane finding Son. That scoop turn, it wasn't great, but it deceived the defender. And he just finished it coolly. Now that we've got that 2-goal cushion then, just going to make a few changes, rest some players. Leon Goretzka, Tammy Abraham's going to come on for his first taste of Champions League football. And Robbie Brady is going to give Rose a break. Harry Winks sees Son. Son lays it back. Probably should have gone for goal. Here is Winks again though. Gets past his man. Going to stand the ball up to the back stick. Correa is there and he hits the volley way over the bar. That was ambitious. Just waiting for the referee to put us out of our misery now so we can get our Champions League campaign started with a victory. He's done that. You can hear the roar from the crowd. They know what it means to win this game. Champions League, our priority this year, along with the Premier League. Of course, everybody wants to be champions. So it's looking good as the other game between Inter and PSG finished draw, meaning that we are the only team to get the win, top of the group at this stage. Like I said, the PSG and Inter games are going to be tough. Maybe we might just have the edge over Inter. They're not quite the force that they used to be. So maybe now, if we, like I said, if we beat Porto twice, which is a tough ask in itself, they're not a bad team, we'll give ourselves a decent chance of going through. And obviously 4 Premier League games in to the season. Premier League table looks good as well. We're still top. Everton still second despite that draw. West Brom are up there in 3rd. And Man United now in 4th. Chelsea starting to climb. They're in 10th place. But poor old Man City, who are in the Europa League this year, have only managed 1 point from their opening 4 games. So I expect them to improve and do a late surge, a bit like they did last year. But that's going to bring this one to an end, guys. Do smash the like button if you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you are new to the channel. It continues to grow very nicely. And I will see you next time.